good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back once again to Fat Cat Collections. Today, guys, got to do another kind of review slash unboxing, so to speak, of another jacket by David Outerwear. So, you guys know I'm really into the leather jackets. I collect those as, just like I collect watches and cologne. So it's always fun to get something new in my collection. And I love the fact that I was able to collaborate with David Outerwear. They reached out probably about a month or so ago. And, you know, the holiday season took a little bit to get the actual products, but received them this week. I absolutely love their brand. David Outerwear is one of these companies you're going to find that generally advertises on social media. They do have a website, of course, which the link is in the description. And I encourage you to check out, you know, their line of products. There's a lot of people selling stuff out there. I get approached many times by different clothing companies. And a lot of times, you know, I really have to, it's got to be something I'm interested in, something I'm going to wear. I'm not just going to collaborate with a company if it's not something I can actually enjoy or use, or something that's not my style. You know, if you know, it's like sometimes I actually get approached by children's toys, right? A toy company. It's not something I'm going to share on the channel because you're not going to, I can't really get excited about something I'm not into, right? So what I want to do is when I review products on the channel, it has to be something that I do generally like. And so when I get it, it's great to be able to share that with you guys. Now, this company, again, it's one of these companies that is going to be, you're going to find on social media. They do have the website again. I encourage you to check it out. I don't think they're being sold on Amazon or eBay. You have to get their stuff direct. And unfortunately, in today's day and age, with all the different scammers out there, you know, you see a lot of social media sellers like this or stores like this, and a lot of times you just don't know what's legit and what's not. So it's really great that they reached out and at least sent me 3 of their coats for me to review, wear, and enjoy. And the most important thing is to let you guys know that it is a legit company and tell you guys about their product. The other problem that I see with companies like this when they market specifically to, you know, on social media networks, is every now and then you'll have a guy pick up stuff like this and they'll give a company a negative review. Now, if you look at David Outerwear on YouTube, you're going to find a video of a guy who's basically stating that these jackets you can find on AliExpress and David Outerwear is just tripling the price and putting their name on it. That's not the case at all. I looked through like 6 or 7 pages on AliExpress. I can't find any of their jackets. Yes, there are similar jackets, but jackets are pretty similar across the board, right? So, I mean, if you're going to nitpick a company and claim, oh, just like they do with Invicta Watches, you know, there's guys on there who claim Invicta Watches, you hear about Movement, right? They get their stuff on AliExpress, slap their name on it, it's the same stuff you can get, and they're just ripping people off. That's not the case. You can't find something that looks similar to something on AliExpress and assume it's the exact same thing. So, I'm really happy that companies like this reach out to get my opinion on this stuff, you know. Now, as far as my credentials, I have about 40 or 50 leather jackets, and then a whole bunch of other style jackets. You know, it's not really rocket science to be able to just basically let you guys know whether I think something is of decent quality, low quality, or whether I like it or not. So ultimately, these are solely my opinions, but I will tell you that on any video that I make, any product that I get, I'm always going to give you guys the uncut, unedited, raw truth about whether I like a product or not. So, now, they did offer to send the 3 jackets, and I did choose, believe it or not, a jacket that's not leather. So this is the coat I want to share with you guys today. So this is their winter fleece jacket, and this is something that I don't have a lot of the kind of puffer jackets or fleece jackets. You guys know I generally wear leather. Again, I do have pea coats, I do have some winter jackets, but nothing quite like this. And I wanted something that was going to be a little different for my collection, something that's more of a puffer style jacket, more of a winter coat that was also stylish, you know. A lot of times with some of the coats that I have, they are big bubble kind of ski jackets, and they're not, in my opinion, they're not really stylish from, you know, for my style. So I wanted something that was kind of dressy and kind of nice. So I saw this and I instantly had to have it. So let's go ahead and try it on here. And there's not tons of information on their website, but I do encourage you to check it out. As far as, you know, what this is made out of. I'm going to read you directly what they have on here. So, it is available in 2 different variations. This is the black version. The blue version is exactly the same sleeves, but you're going to get a navy blue vest. Again, I opted for the black. It is made of a premium cotton and polyester. It says just to give you a high quality jacket feel, right? It's insulated. And it says here, boosted maneuverability for perfect comfort. It's just so funny with this company that some of the things that I notice about these coats that they've sent me, like I think it to myself, and then I actually come back to make the video, and I'm like, geez, you know, that was something I was just totally thinking. One thing was on one of the leather jackets, they said, oh, well, it's durability, you know, they're tear resistant, right? And I was in the garage working with the jacket on. I was trying to reach down, but for my air compressor, put air in my tires. And my workbench has like a really sharp edge. And stupid me leaned down, and I heard this kind of like scrape noise, and it's pretty sharp. I've cut my arm many times on it, and I was pretty surprised that there wasn't a tear. Sure enough, I come back to make the video, and it mentions that it is tear resistant, right? That was pretty interesting. So the other thing I noticed about this, when I got in my car after wearing, you know, a leather jacket, I was wearing my my Pretender leather jacket, right? Beautiful leather jacket, but it is kind of restrictive. It is a very heavy coat. And, you know, sometimes I just want to, you know, if I want to go run errands, something like that, I just want something very comfortable and something that gives me a lot of mobility, right? No, again, I'm not saying that other jackets that I wear, like leather, is, you know, they're super restricted. I can't move, but you know, this really feels like a hoodie to me. Like it's just as comfortable. You have full mobility, and it's really interesting because I thought about that. And I mentioned it to my folks when I was showing them that one of the coats they sent me, and sure enough, it says here again, boosted maneuverability for perfect comfort, which is just really interesting. It's number 2 of one of these selling features that I noticed before I even read that. So, and again, I'm not giving you a line of BS here. I'm a whole 100% honest. That's exactly what I thought when I tried this jacket on. I'm like, wow, this is really easy to move in. So, I love the coat. Now, the zipper is on the left side, and what you're going to find with other countries, depending on where this stuff is made, other countries will have the zipper on the left. And generally in the United States, and that's changed a lot. Generally, zippers that were on the left, or the tab that was on the left, is a woman's you know, coat or jacket, whatever. And then on the right would be a man's. But that's really changed. Other countries do it differently. Some of the David Outerwear jackets I have the zipper on the right. With this particular one, it's on the left. So not a big deal, but a little bit different if you're not used to that. Nice, easy zip up. I mean, I know it's kind of, you would think that's common sense, but sometimes, you know, for affordable stuff out there, I've had bad zippers on many things. So the zippers all work really well. You do have kind of like this nice faux suede material on the inside of the, it's almost like a microfiber, to be honest with you, on the inside of the flap here, with 2 buttons to help to keep out the cold weather, right? On top, you know, it would be nice if they added one here, because a lot of times I'll wear, you know, most of my coats I don't zip all the way up. So just a little bit of a design aspect here I think they should add in the future is one more button right here at the chest, so you can actually pop this closed and just have the top of the collar open, rather with this whole thing kind of being open all the way down to the other button, but still very small. Not even a gripe, just an idea, really. A couple pockets, one pocket on the breast here. Again, a lot of these pockets aren't really going to be super usable, but is this a pocket? I gotta think about it. No, it's not. It's a faux pocket on the front here, and a little kind of button tab, right? And then, of course, you have this kind of really soft, almost like a sweatshirt material, but it does have a texture more like a sweater. So it's not just, you know, like a print on here. There is sort of like this kind of sweater knitted texturing. That's really about it. You don't have any kind of pulls on the lower portion of it, but you do have this kind of faux vest style. So it looks like you're wearing a sweater underneath the vest. Now, one of my ex-girlfriends years ago got me, and her parents got me an Eddie Bauer vest. It's something that I never would have bought myself. It's not something I thought I would even like, but I found myself wearing it all the time because I kind of like how a vest kind of breaks up kind of the jacket look, you know. So I like the fact that this is all one piece, and you have what looks to be like you're wearing a vest and a sweater. I do have a really nice hood on the back, although I'm not really a hood guy, but it's nice that it's there. I don't really wear hoods on any of my coats. It would have been nice if they made this a zip off, but not a big deal. On some of the leather jackets, they do make it a zip off, but it's nice to have that option. I think that would be another idea for maybe a new generationist coat. But overall, I mean, the jacket's great. The pockets are on all 3 jackets they sent me. And again, I know it sounds like common sense, but it's not. I have many coats that I love the jackets, but when you go to use the pockets are either way too high or they're in the wrong position. With these, they're all very functional. They all work. And you would think that would be common sense on anything that you'd buy that you're going to wear, but it's just not. As far as the interior, you have almost like this, it almost feels like a velour on the inside. It's definitely just not like a like a print on like just cotton, although I'm not really sure what it is made of, but it does have almost like a velour, kind of crushed velvet kind of feel to it. So pretty cool. They have another type of material on the inside. You have an interior pocket on just the one side here. You can put your phone in there, whatever you want to put in there. And then, you know, it's got kind of like that traditional, I always think of Christmas when I see a sweater that looks kind of like this. You got some snowflakes, and I just really like just everything that they've done with the design on this. And again, the cool thing about it is that it's super warm without being over the top. Like, I'm in my house right now, temperature is about 68 degrees inside, and it doesn't really, you know, feel like I'm sweating. If I put on like a leather jacket or a pleather jacket right now, it can be a little bit hot. This is something that's, I mean, extremely comfortable. And it, like I said, it breathes really well. I'm not sure if that's because they've done that combination vest style where you have this different material around the vest. But overall, I mean, the jacket is really nice. I think it's super stylish, although that is subjective, but I absolutely love it, you know. And I know the first time I saw it on their website, I was like, ooh, that's really different. I think I'm going to request that one. So I'm really happy that they sent me this and then two other jackets. They're vegan leather or faux leather jackets, which if you haven't checked out my video on those, I encourage you to check them out. Price on this, $89 USD, is available in extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large. And it just says, again, scratch resistant, abrasion proof. I never like to use the word proof because nothing is abrasion proof. Nothing is proof for the most part. Same thing with watches. But it says waterproof as well. I don't think that this is waterproof at all, so that's kind of something they should correct there. I'd say anything is water resistant. If you're in a rainstorm, this is just like a standard kind of cotton type material. It is porous, you know, and water is going to penetrate this. So a little bit harder to penetrate on the vest portion of this because of the type of the material, but overall it's great. Now, as far as sizing, you guys know I mentioned in every one of my videos I'm 178 pounds, about 5'7.5". And so, you know, I generally like things fitted, so I always wear a small. I will say between this jacket and the leather jackets, the two other ones they sent me, you know, sizing can kind of be different in, you know, different models on anything, and across manufacturers. With this, again, this one here, I would say fits like a little bit larger small. I kind of lean a little bit more towards this fitting closer to a medium. And I know they mentioned to me that some of their sizes do run a little bit larger. In one of their tactical jackets, they said they do tend to run larger. So keep that in mind if you see that jacket and that's something that you are interested in. I'm hoping next go around I might be able to get my hands on one of those. I'd like to share that with you guys as well. With this, again, if you like it more fitted, I probably would have opted with this jacket if I had to order again. I might have downsized to the extra small. I think I could have gotten away with it. But still, you know, small, medium, it's not like it doesn't fit right. Depending on your style, a lot of guys don't want things too restrictive. So, you know, go with the small if you normally wear medium. I think that'll fit you perfectly. Very easy to zip up. I know with some of my other jackets, if I get a small, you know, sometimes you got to kind of squeeze in a little bit to get it zipped. With this, I would definitely say that they're small, and this particular jacket fits closer to a medium. But you know, again, everybody likes something different and how they like clothes to fit. So great price, 89 bucks. I think it's super stylish. And again, guys, check it out. Links in the description. I want to thank David Outerwear for their generosity in sending me these jackets. I'm really hoping to collaborate with them again. Nothing is cooler than getting another jacket for my collection. They all get used and they all get enjoyed, and they're all functional. So thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you have any questions. Drop me a comment. Drop me an email. As always, folks, have a great day. Happy holidays. And take care.